It's about us right now, girl, where you going? It's about us right now, girl, where you going? I'm with you.
What is the deal, beautiful people? It's your boy Ramon, Lifestyles Defined. Welcome back to another episode of AMA. How this works, you ask your questions in the comment section below and we answer it in upcoming videos. So today's question from Chuxe Boomin: Is it worth it to buy a Lumia 1520 as my second phone in 2015? Well, I think you could come up with a few better choices, but when you say second phone, I'm gonna guess that the price of the device is definitely something that needs to be considered here. I want to say, let me check. I'm not even sure how much you can get a Lumia for a 1520 at this point. Let's hit the eBay right now, because no one wants to spend a wild amounts of money on a second phone, especially something that's just gonna, sort of knock about and have secondary function. So okay, I'm looking from anywhere from 200 to 140, which isn't bad. Which isn't bad at all, actually. You know what? I would want to know, what is it you plan on doing with this phone for your second device? So for me, if I were to ask such a question, or I were in that situation to ask such a question, a second phone for me would be something that this is the phone I watch my YouTube videos on because I want to preserve the battery on my main device. This is the phone I would listen to all my music on for the same thing. Perhaps I'll do some of the functionality across the board. It'll share functionality with my main phone, like Instagram and Facebook and yada yada yada. I think the Lumia 1520 could fit the bill quite well. Mine is charging at the moment. I've got the latest preview build on there, and it's actually suffering from the random reboot. Go figure, they're still ironing that out. But yeah, it is snappy, especially with the newer builds. I want to say in the last 4 months that's been coming out, the preview builds, it has been snappy. It doesn't at all feel like an older device. I really do enjoy how large the screen is. The display is so it's so vibrant. It's so huge. I do enjoy using that phone. I don't use it for the camera much anymore. That would be a fun test to fire up that camera and compare it to something like the iPhone 7. And watch out for my iPhone 7 review. I got some thoughts on there about that dual camera thing versus the lossless zoom that we've come to love in the Nokia phones. I really think Nokia had it right. But I wouldn't. If you could, I would say just save the money and try to get a 950 XL. But now that I say that, let's see what a 950 XL is going for. God damn. They're up there. Yeah, 950 XL will cost you $400, so that's literally double the price. But you know what? I think the camera in the 950 is much better. The processor is much better. You get Continuum for sure. But I mean, like I said earlier, price has to be a consideration. Yeah, I mean, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to play around. You keep an eye on what Microsoft is doing, and you'd probably be shocked at how fluid the experience still is. It's still a Windows phone. It still runs really well. You get access to things like 6tag. That might be a good experience to really use 6tag in parallel to an actual Instagram app on whatever your main phone is. I think it could be worth it. You got a prepaid SIM in there. You just rock out. Why not? But yeah, hit the comment though. I'm curious to know what your main device is and what are the things that you use on a daily basis. I think ultimately that will sort of drive that decision home. Thank you so much for your question. My name is Ramon and I'm out of here. Peace.